right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code GoodFella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code, description. Thanks. All right, man. As Bob Arum said, I think it was at the Hooker Ramirez post-fight that Jose Ramirez unified the WBO and his WBC 140-pound title. Bob Arum told Devin Haney that you signed with the wrong promotional company and you won't be getting a shot at Lomachenko. And I heard behind the scenes, and this is just a rumor right now, that Lomachenko, WBC is thinking about making Lomachenko the franchise champion real soon, before his unification bout with the winner of Richard Comey and Teofimo Lopez, whoever win that one. But let's talk about it. We back, Goodfella Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And yeah, that's really in rotation, all right? And that's really something that they thinking about doing, is upgrading Lomachenko right now. See, Lomachenko was going to fight George Kambosos Jr., which I think was a tough fight for him. Just Kambosos really just don't got a lot of experience on a top American level, but he spars Pacquiao, but sparring is different than a real fight. But yeah, they talking about making Lomachenko the franchise champion so he don't have to fight Devin Haney. All right, so at the end of the day, keep it 100. Don't be going around here saying Lomachenko or tank ducking Lomachenko. At the end of the day, you know, when it boiled down to it, a lot of these great fighters that was talked about, duck fighters. You know what I'm saying? Only one I really I can think of that didn't really duck nobody as far as the great fighters was like Muhammad Ali. You know, Duran didn't seem to duck no smoke, and Leonard really made it fashionable to duck people. He didn't want to fight Aaron Pryor, man. He lowballed Aaron Pryor. He really didn't want to fight Hagler until he had that war and he started to slow down versus Mugabe. It was talks about Hagler really didn't want to fight Mike McCullum. So at the end of the day, you know, it's kind of like when people talk about rap. Oh, in my day, we didn't do this. Oh, yeah. Back in the days, they had whack rappers. They had questionable lyrics. You know, Biggie saying, "You look so good, I'll suck your daddy's dick," and all that crazy Red Fox, whatever that, I think it was a Red Fox joke. They had questionable rap lines, and in boxing, it was, you know, it wasn't impeccable, it wasn't perfect. When some of the historians talk about, you know, boxing, you had guys ducking guys, but it wasn't at the rate, the volume wasn't so high as it is today. So I don't think it's a blemish on Lomachenko, but his apologists and his extremists or just his regular fans can't go around here saying he want all the smoke or he can't get this fight and that fight. Now, the narrative with him, if this do happen, is that, oh, he too small to move up, but Mayweather wasn't too small, but De La Hoya wasn't too small, but Shane wasn't too small, Duran wasn't too small, you know what I'm saying? Rigondeaux wasn't too small. Nuya was thinking about moving up and fighting Lomachenko at 126 pounds. Everybody else made the accommodations. That's the real sign of a great pound-for-pound fighter, is moving up outside of your truth and taking on challengers that is hard to beat. That's how you tell if you're really, really skilled. But at the end of the day, we already knew this was coming. It kind of went, you know, under the radar because, you know, Bob Arum, you know, said it at the DAZN press conference, and it really didn't get a lot of run on mainstream. But like I said, you know, I talked about Golovkin earlier. These dudes make guys based on the ability to beat them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, he can beat him or he can't beat him. He can't beat him. When they start fighting guys that ain't on their agenda or that ain't on their plate, you know what I'm saying? Then you start to see like Triple G and Derevchenko. Like Lomachenko, just think about it. You know what I'm saying? He not fighting no young, rangy guy that's faster than him like Devin Haney and move real good and know how to use angles. Even though I think Lomachenko would beat Devin Haney, and like I said, I thought Golovkin would beat Derevchenko, you see why they don't really want to go through that. Those type of fights for like Golovkin and Lomachenko, they may take years off of their career. You know what I'm saying? Already being old and a ton of amateur fights and great amateur pedigree. Golovkin, great amateur, silver medalist. Oh man, Lomachenko, outstanding amateur, 2-time gold medalist. Man, he got a lot of wear and tear on his body. You know what I'm saying? and Devin Haney could cut his boxing life expectancy rate down. But once again, it's the WBC saving who they want to save, and that's why I say I kind of with Dana White coming in boxing. I already know people say, "Oh, the white man got to come and save, got to save boxing." Hey man, whoever can save boxing, white, black, brown, orange, green, Simpson, yellow, and whatever the guy is that own the UFC is probably be the one that put the money behind it. I'm with it. If somebody come in and renovate boxing and make one belt and make all these dudes fight each other, we get back to the great things about boxing, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't tripping on it. I don't care if they're white or whatever. It's just my personal opinion on it. But, you know, at the end of the day, y'all can't sit here and say this dude, oh, Tank ducking him, and, you know, Tevin don't want this smoke, or, you know, this guy didn't want to fight him, and Gary Russell don't want this rematch, which you do. Y'all can't sit here and say this and say that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when it all said and done, if they make Lomachenko the franchise champion and protect him from Devin Haney, and this is the second time We Be Crooks, WBC, has protected a white or Hispanic fighter from a black fighter. It just seemed the franchise champion real meaning is when you got a tough black champion or mandatory or interim, oh, we gonna make you the franchise champion so you ain't got to protect them. Well, for the WBC, for me to get off their ass, well, they need to force, and them and the WBO need to make Crawford and Errol Spence, and then I'll lay off Vasyl Lomachenko Jr. But since he took over, I ain't saying it was perfect when his daddy had it before he passed, but when he took over, it's straight shit. You know what I'm saying? He gave Javier Uterman a title shot versus Anthony Durrell because Chris Eubanks Jr. Because Chris Eubanks Jr. Had a joke or said something about him. Like, get the fuck up out of here. We men. We joke, we crack, we fight, you know, we argue, but at the end of the day, we able to put the BS to the side and we able to move on. I had plenty of dudes I played 2K with or at the basketball court. We might have pushed them around. We might even shot the fear one, but at the end of the day, it's all love. It ain't like females. A lot of these dudes got female tendencies where they holding on to shit. Man, men don't hold on to nothing. Either, you know, you did some shit I can never respect or I can't fuck with you no more. You across the street, I'll mess with you, or it's basically like, you know, we can move on and put the bullshit to the side and move on and get this money. But basically, the franchise champion is protecting fighters from black tough contenders. That's what the track records say. You know what I'm saying? And Devin Haney, at the end of the day, he need to take a stand. You know, him, Jamal Charlo, all them dudes need to take a stand and call up Dana White and X them up out the business because they make the most money off us, off the American fighters. And America is built off the black fighter. It ain't built off the Kazakhstan or the Ukrainian fighter, man. They riding our wave. If boxing was just all Kazakhstan and Ukraine's with no black fighters, wouldn't nobody watch that shit at all. You know, Americans want to watch they want to watch white Americans, and they want to watch, you know, people that talk fluid English, and they want to talk people that's from their community and from their state. That's just what it boiled down to. That's why Kovalev, he ain't no big star. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying every American or black or white American gonna be a big star, but at the end of the day, the American fighters need to nip this in the bud because they getting the raw deal. You know, and but hey. Keep it 100. I don't want to hear no excuses. Oh, you know, Devin Haney ain't did this. That's their favorite thing. Who did Jamal Charlo fight? Who did Devin Haney fight? Charlo don't deserve Golovkin. He don't deserve Canelo. He don't deserve this. He don't deserve that. At the end of the day, that ain't what the WBC say. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Haney, you know, or any other fighter, you know, I'm putting that shit. I'm gonna fuck that belt. Real talk. That belt don't mean shit. Go ahead and get your money off Golovkin and Canelo and Lomachenko's of the world, man. We gon' fucking represent. We gon' fuck with belts that's gonna do right by us. And black people, they just take the back seat. If I'm Haney, I just move on up. I'm not gonna strain and drain myself to make 135 and Top Rank got all the belts, and then I fight for a vacant belt. They ain't even a real fucking belt. You know what I'm saying? Or he need to go Clubber Lane on Lomachenko, but Lomachenko, he gonna get a pass. You know what I'm saying? And I think he could beat Devin Haney right now. And Devin Haney want to smoke, but Devin Haney hasn't did this, or Devin Haney hasn't did that. If he ain't did nothing, it should be an easy dub for Lomachenko, in my opinion. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Please go ahead and check them out. It's one of the best ways you can donate. Use my promo code Goodfellow1Box. Get 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, and much, much more. Website, promo code, description. You want to make a donation, link subscription. Best donation you can make is share the video. And just share the videos. Check out our playlist one time for the one time. Goodfellow Sports TV. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow.